Welcome to Making a Mark. Your host, Atara Estes. And today I'm hoping I don't be fidgeting with this microphone. But on today's episode, we're going to talk about what is actually national, international, global news right about, and that is stopping the spread of COVID-19. It is affecting all of us. It is taking too many lives right about now. And I am here to talk about a campaign that I am proud of to have collaborated called Prepare STL. Yes, it is locally for St. Louisans, and we are wanting to get this message out to make sure that no one is feeling like they don't matter. We collaborated this campaign. It is powered by the Missouri Foundation for Health, and then the partnerships are with Regional Health Commission, the City of St. Louis, St. Louis County, Alive and Well Communities, St. Louis Integrated Health Network, St. Louis Community Health Workers Coalition, which is my foundation partners, Integrated Health, Alive and Well, and a coalition, and also a board is Mental Health Board. I am so proud to be a part of the PrepareSTL.com campaign, that it has been really a long time coming. We're trying to prepare all of St. Louisans for the effects of the COVID-19 response and how to stop its spread and how to survive this pandemic physically, emotionally, and economically. Please, ladies and gentlemen, visit PrepareSTL.com. There's so much information that we are putting on this site daily, real-time information as it comes about in our news at our fingertips. It is here for us, Black and brown communities, who are dying at highest rate right about now. And I am really trying not to get overwhelmed with what I'm sharing, but to be informative. The Black and brown community have more health disparities way before this COVID-19 actually hit. Only thing it has done has shifted our attention to try to slow down the most dominant disease that is impacting us in order to now, to me, address what has already been a problem, and that was the social determinants of health issues that the communities were already suffering with before this virus now put the entire spotlight on what that looks like. We're telling people to stay at home as much as possible, to protect yourself from the coronavirus. I know this may be hard. I have a different outlook on it, but personally, we're going to do what we can. And that is, if you're going to be out, stay at least 6 feet from other people while out in public, outside or at work. If you have to be, and understand why I'm saying this, because even though there's a stay-at-home order worldwide, for some of us, it's going to be very difficult because we still have to provide for our families, especially if we have those jobs, those essential jobs that is requesting us to be showing up. And if we have children who needing our time to get them out and about, we are going to have to be out. But there's safety practices is what I'm addressing. Safety practices of washing your hands, fingers, and wrists for at least 20 seconds with soap and water. After being in public, blowing your nose or coughing. We know that this is allergy season for a lot of people, and we know that it can be very difficult to distinguish if that is an allergy that you're having or people panicking about is that coronavirus that you're experiencing. There is a difference, but you're not here to self-diagnose yourself with the ultimate thing that is out here if you already suffer from allergies. So let's be clear. Don't panic, but prepare. Use hand sanitizer with at least 60% alcohol and rub all over your hands until dry. Soap and water for 20 seconds is best. Clean and disinfect surfaces often. If you haven't gotten into the habit with everything that you touch on a regular, everyday, even with, for example, cell phone. We are on our cell phones all the time. You may want to think about disinfecting your phone as often as possible. Your tables, your doorknobs, light switches, handles on the toilet, your desk, sinks, all electronics. All, because we are tech savvy right about now. Please. Avoid close contact with anyone who you know is sick. If it is difficult, and I know that it's that it's going to be very difficult. Me as a mother, if my children get sick, I'm going to be around there to take care of them. So we're not speaking of that. We're talking about people outside of your home. But when you have to understand, if one gets sick in your home, 9 times out of 10, the whole household will also be sick. It's a habit. It's something routine. It doesn't have nothing to do with COVID-19. It's just something that happens in a household of people who end up coming in with a virus. They carrying it. Someone in the household gets sick after contracting it, and then next you know, it's a domino effect. Treat it as if it's like that. Okay? You're used to this. It's not nothing unusual. You will get through this. Everyone, listen. You will get through this. Wear a face covering when in public. Please, please, please. I know I've seen a lot of people who are out and about, and maybe they feel like this is too much. Everyone is just taking this too far, and whatever the reason you think that way, please understand this is real. If you have any underlying conditions, please wear a covering in public. Don't go out there and think that you can't subject yourself to this, because you might not have it now, but somewhere along the line, you're going to come in contact with it. You're going to contract it. And if you're not contracting it, you have already been exposed and it just hasn't surfaced. Please, 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 please. And if you go on preparestl.com, you will also see ways of how to actually make a mask if you're not able to find one in the stores. And we know that the stores are obsolete on a lot of things. So you will learn through different tools on our YouTube channels that we have placed on Prepare STL by our personal Dr. Punch, have address certain techniques and proper care with the YouTube. Please check them out. And just know that if you go and Prepare STL, it talks about the symptoms and what you need to really be careful of, to look forward to. It's a lot of informative information. It tells you about test sites that you can go to in the St. Louis region. I'm reaching out to St. Louis region, and I believe that this is who I can make the most impact for. We see it happening worldwide, and I really hope that the governors in your areas, the mayors in your areas, local areas are really taking this serious enough to make sure that you all have the actual support that you need. But I would say, for me being a community health worker, which is a part of the healthcare workers team, we are on the ground and we see the health disparities that are happening. We know that what is missing in the community. So we take that back to our partners and we let them know that this gap needs to be filled. If you don't have a community health worker, I truly recommend that you find out more on what the community health workers are all about and how they can make a difference in your community. We have such a trusted relationship with our community members that if we're not there, and at this point in time, some of us cannot physically go in touch and be in contact, so we have to find other resourceful ways to still be in contact with our community members to let them know we are still there to aid and assist them. Even throughout this time, we have to find creative ways to still communicate with our community members for if they're needing something, and how do we get those needs met. Nothing stops moving just because we are going through this pandemic. So understand there are resources for the St. Louisans to please. I am the president of the Association of Community Health Workers for statewide, and I'm also a board of leaders for the St. Louis Coalition Community Health Workers, and understand what I am addressing. The region means so much to me because it is me. I live here. Statewide, whatever happens in the region is going to impact the state. So we have to understand it's about the heart. You all are my heart. So I feel that I'm so passionate enough to do the work that is assigned to me, to make sure that I try to reach as many people as I can. So with all of the gratitude and opportunities that have been given to me, I thank you all for trusting me. My community members know that I go into those jails, I go into those courtrooms, I go into those health centers, I go on to their homes, and I make a difference because I am there for them. This is no different. This is really no different. On today, if you all are able to tune in to 95.5 with Isis Jones, a lot of our community leaders will be on the air talking about our canvassing campaign that is taking place today. From 4 to 7, our canvassers will be out in the community passing out flyers and PPE kits and things to help the community. But we are not coming to the homes, we are going to hotspot businesses. So if you see any of our partners with the Prepare STL logo or banners talking about the coronavirus, please allow us to post up the posters and allow us to help stop the spread. The more information that we get out to the communities, the better that we can see to flatten the curve. We really can do this. We are really here to help. We're really here to provide and educate to the community of the resources that we are putting on our platform to also touch bases with the community that has the greater need. So help us to help you. It's really that simple, but I know for some that it's not. And for those who are dealing with domestic violence and things, please go to my website, ataraestes.com. You will see the necessary resources and contact numbers on there to know how to help where you're needed at. And also preparestl.com can help you there. But I have more resources pertaining to the community that is battling and really experiencing domestic violence or any violence. I have a full tab of resources for any and all situations. If you're not from St. Louis and you're hearing me, Prepare STL is not the site for you, but if you go to ataraestes.com and you click on my resource tab, you can go and get the necessary information that you're needing to connect to the resources in your region. I have national information out there on my website as well. No one will be left out or left behind. COVID-19 is, once again, affecting all of us. All of us. And there's nothing that we can do to stop this if we're not trying to slow it down with the healthy practices. Try not to get out and travel too soon if you can help it. And if you are, follow those steps that I was sharing. Knowing how to social distance yourself. Knowing how to keep your face covered while you're out and about. There are things you can do if you have to be out there. But if you don't, sit still. Let this wave ride on by. Because if we're not careful, ladies and gentlemen, there will be a harder wave and our time will be extended to where we won't get off this stay-at-home order. And I really want to get back out and be doing what I'm doing on a regular, everyday basis. Right now, I'm ordered to be out and about because of my work, because of the job that I do. But I would love to be able to have the lax of luxury, the option to be able to be out and about and enjoy the outdoors. So with that being said, I want to thank you for your support. I want to thank you for tuning in. I need for you all to follow all of the different social media platforms that I have. Atara Estes is on Twitter. I am on Facebook. I have a business page. You can know that I'm making a mark in a lot of different areas. I have different businesses that are launched. Please go on my website and you can go to the shop and you can see the different businesses that can cater to you. I have my own personal health and wellness site that is up because I believe that right about now at this point in time, we're needing to really boost our system. We need to cleanse our system from a lot of things that need to be detoxed right about now. So detoxing your system and boosting your system. And CBD tea is also recommended because we have a lot of anxieties and inflammation and things that are happening right now with our body is not aligning. So I'm focused on our health and wellness, and I have some products that I would love to offer to let you know that we have not only the CBD oil, we have CBD tea. You can click on the different sites. I have it for the Homes Organic CBD products, and I have the Total Life Changing products. Now, the Total Life Changing is changing lives, and that gives you a different variety of vitamins and nutrients that you're needing. So there's some options there. I also have my travel agency that is up because I know people are trying to travel when it's time. So I would like you to know that you can go to Esther's Worldwide Travel to begin booking now and vacation later. So if you're planning while you're sitting, why not put into view where you would like to go? So visit Esther's Worldwide Travel on Facebook, or you can click on my website to be sent to my page. It is evident enough to know that I have my regular business that I do with healthcare. That's my work. That's my heart. I'm here to help the community. I'm here to make sure that we have quality of life that is for us. And I also know that I have my passion for my businesses that has stemmed from my active everyday work. What I do with my, what you want to say, 9 to 5, which my job isn't a 9 to 5. But what I do on my active to provide, I would say provide for my family. What I do to provide for my family, I'm very passionate about that work because I can work overtime and it mean nothing like time just go by because I'm heavily involved. And when I go to my businesses, I'm giving 150% to that as well. So I'm asking you all to be supportive, to help me get my message out, my podcast. And Making a Mark is on iHeartRadio. We are now going to be on the radio as much as possible to getting the message out and to elaborate and expand on the different things that are happening in our community, that is happening in our businesses, and putting a spotlight on major opportunities that are happening with individuals. Prepare STL is one of those spotlights that I'm shedding on today. So I said all the other things to let you know, go back and listen to all the other messages. But this message right here is to prepare us. Prepare what is about to happen. Prepare what's going to happen when this wave of virus settles down. We're going to have to deal with a lot of post COVID-19. What does that look like? How do we readjust to the new normal? How do our kids adjust to what is happening? I my own children, my daughters are one in high school, one in college, and they both now have to shift to online classes. The adjustment is really different for them. They're used to going out and doing the routine things they can't do anymore. What does that look like? How do you assist your children to adjust, to change? How do you keep them from being overwhelmed with anxieties and depression and suicide that is running so rapid right about now? There are a lot of things. There are resources out here for them. If you send them young people, my daughter did a youth Prepare STL just for the youth. She wanted to hit every young person that she could, and she did an amazing job by posting a personal video that is shared on the the Prepare STL website. And I would ask for you all to go on there to see the footage. It was also been aired on the news. She did an amazing job. I definitely would recommend you all, please share this information with others. Don't keep this for yourself. What I am here to do is to make sure whatever I'm sharing, that I need you to share. Sharing is caring, and we're going to do it in the most healthiest way, and what that look like. Let us make sure that we're sharing the right information and not just our own feelings. I don't mind sharing beyond just my feelings, but understand there's more to it. It's time to get in the facts. For our youth who may be needing connections before I get off of here, BHR Youth Connection Helpline. Please, young people, if you're needing someone to talk to, you can text B as in Barry, H as in hair, E as in Edward, A as in Allen, R as in Randy, D as in David to 31658. Text Be Heard to 31658. Web chat is also available for our youth to connect on the helpline, www.bhrstl.com. Once again, that web chat is www.bhrstl.com. Behavior Health Referral, stl.com. And you can also go to parents as well as young people, share this information. National Alliance on Mental Health. St. Louis is NAMISTL.org. NAMISTL.org. And if you go on preparestl.com and click on Azaria Estes' video to see her footage of what she is raising awareness for the youth, you will see those resources up under her name. So that is what I wanted to share on today's message for our Friday, Freestyle Friday. That was my freestyle. If you're able to tune in at 10 o'clock Central Standard Time for 95.5 with Isis Jones. A lot of the St. Louis Integrated Health Network, the St. Louis Coalition, the Community Health Workers Coalition, and Alive and Well members, which I'm a part of, all wonderful community leaders. They're going to be on the air, and they're going to be talking about how to stop the spread. So if you can support, you don't have to be from St. Louis to tune in. Go to 95.5, starting at 10 o'clock until I think 3 or 5 o'clock. You will hear a lot of messages, great information coming personally from the experiences from those community leaders talking about Prepare STL, of what I've done exactly. But go online, and if you're on your phone or on your laptop and you're hearing this message, you should be able to go on 95.5, click on Isis Jones, and follow those interviews. It's going to be informative. It's going to be awesome. Let's do our part, is what I'm going to say. Do our part and help make a difference to stop the spread to COVID-19. So, thank you for tuning in to Making a Mark with your host, Atara Estes. Please follow me on all my social media platforms, and please help me to increase my followers, become a member, become a subscriber, become a family member. Team up with me. I'm going to talk about over Monday, mind your business and how to become a part of the business. And I'm going to be sharing that over the weekend to kind of recruit. If you're needing extra income, part-time job, or another source of income, whatever that is you may need, you need a job, I have an opportunity that I'm going to be sharing with you that you can come on board with a few options. It's time for me to help share what I know and what I've been doing to help a community that is going to be needing to now, work from home. We gotta learn how to do what we gotta do and shift those things. If you need a work from home job, you don't even have to wait to hear the information. Inbox me, ataracebookings@gmail.com, or inbox me on any of my social media networks and ask me what was that information that you had to share about working from home. If you want to make extra money, this is the time to actually do it. I have an opportunity that I would like to share with you, and you can be a part of it as well. So if you need more information before I broadcast it, inbox me. I will be glad to share that information and to get you enrolled in what I'm doing and how I am making ends meet at this appointed time. So I want you to be good to one another, but first be good to yourself as well as be good to one another. Wash your hands, cover your face, stop the spread. Stay safe and be healthy. Until next time, peace.